Imagine that you're a Major League Baseball player and that your team is in the World Series and that it's the very last game and it's the last inning and you're up to bat. There's 2 outs and 2 strikes and you're down by 3 and you've got 3 men on base. It's the dream scenario. Bases are loaded. You've got one chance. You're either going to win big or you're going to lose big. And here comes the pitch. And it's 105 mile per hour screaming fastball. And you swing with all your might and you just crush it. You knock that thing not just over the center field fence, but you knock it clean out of the ballpark and right into a umpire's windshield. And the crowd goes crazy. You've just won the World Series. It's everything you've ever dreamed of since you were a child. And you're running the bases and you're running around the infield and you're waving at the crowd. And as you cross home plate, your team is there to meet you. And everybody's just going absolutely bonkers. But then the pitcher holds his hand up and asks the umpire to throw him a baseball. And you wonder what's going on. And everybody gets real silent. And the umpire reaches into his pocket and throws a baseball to the pitcher. And the pitcher then throws that baseball to the first baseman. And then the umpire at first base calls you out. And you're out. That home run doesn't count. Your team doesn't win. Your team loses. And you're wondering what happened. You see, there's a rarely used rule in baseball called the rule of appeal. And what it states is that if you fail to touch first base when you're running the bases, then all the pitcher has to do is call for a ball and throw it to the first baseman, and then you're out. And that home run does not count. It doesn't matter how far you hit that home run. It doesn't matter. That ball could go to South America, as Bob Uecker put it. It doesn't matter how far you hit that home run. It doesn't matter how many fans cheer for you. It doesn't matter how great that play is. If you don't touch first base, then you're out. And the same applies to life. So what is first base? Well, Jesus tells us very clearly in Mark chapter 12, verse 30. He says, "Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment." This is first base. It doesn't matter how much you accomplish or what great things you do, how big your ministry is, how big your family is. No matter what you do, if you don't touch first base, if you don't love the Lord with all your heart, if you don't love Jesus, then you're out.